Okay, good morning. Here we are doing another video on how to replace something. Today's topic is the ceiling panel in my Toyota Sienna. It's a nice ceiling panel. It's got a little mirror here, let you see around. Oh, and it's got buttons for the back door, the two side doors, and then the sunroof. So that's really nice. And then it's got this remote control set, and you can see here's my problem. This button broke. So this is these buttons are for opening up garage doors. And then of course it's got a little meter mode and a little computer screen that's here, so when the key is on you can see what's going on. But I wanted to get this replaced. I'll give you a little bit different angle so you can see the whole thing. Wanted to get it replaced and went to Toyota, and they told me it would be $1,500 for the part. So that stinks. So I got on eBay, and here's what I found. I found this. All the buttons there, all the buttons there. It's got the nice panel here. Opens up. Show you. See, all the panels are there. And this was only $72 on eBay. I think I actually got a pretty good steal because a lot of the ones that I looked at were more. Now here's something that's important if you're going to do this. Take a look at the buttons that are available. You can see here I've got I've got my left door, my right door, my back hatch, and my slide and tilt. Some of them that I looked at only had the left door and right door. These buttons were gray. They didn't have the writing on them, which tells me that they're not there, because that happens a lot on vehicles. Take a look. Okay, taking this panel out was not very difficult. You literally just open up this top here, and if you look up inside, there were two Torx screws, one there and one there. Okay, here's the wrenches I used. You can see these are all Torx, the T8 through T30 are Torxes. T20 is the size that I used. So this guy right here, T20 is the size. Alright, and then to use that Torx, all you have to do is get a screwdriver type thing. And then once those screws are out like that, all you have to do is grab the front lip of this panel and pull down a little bit. And when you do that, here, you might need to pull a little hard, but when you do that, you'll find inside there are 3 plugs plugged in. And they're pretty easy to pull out. The only one that caused me a little grief to figure out was this guy right here. And what I found finally is that this plug right here, you have to push on this right here to release it. So the other ones are pretty easy. This guy's got a little tab right here, and this guy, he just came right out, but there's a little tab at the back. You can see here. The camera will refocus. All right. So really, really, really easy. So let's go look at the parts and see what's different. Let's see here. These are the two panels. So here, this one here on the left is the panel I just pulled out of my car, and this panel here is the one that I'm going to put in. Now, notice there's a bar up here. This came from an 05 and this came from an 06. All the buttons are the same, so that's good. These buttons all work, which is what I needed, so that's good. They all seem like they're in great shape. This one looks like it was used probably the most, which is the same reason I think this one's broken. But there's also this new vent piece here, and if you look really close, there's a microphone. That doesn't exist over here on this guy. So, but size-wise, these are the same. This guy had a little extra backspace here. That's gone from this model. So Toyota, in their design work, must have added a feature, probably Bluetooth or something within the van that this came from, and added a microphone so that you could have a speakerphone in the car. Mine doesn't have that, so too bad, so sad. But if I turn this over and look, panels are all the same. Here's one plug, here's a second plug, And here's that third plug. I have the same thing over here. Here's one plug, here's two plugs, and here's my third plug. This looks like the microphone plug. So I probably won't get to use that fancy little feature. But oh well. That sure would be nice, but I'm not going to buy a new van. Okay, let's go see how easy this is to put in. Okay, so here we are. So you can see my open panel here. This is probably a sunroof control. But there's my three plugs. And here's my new panel. And it's got all of its plugs. So, and then I've got my Torx wrench all ready and set to go. So, and then I've got my Torx screws. I'm here my little magnetic plate, so I'll just set those up here along with the wrench. And let's get this put on. Alright, I think I'll start at the back. So this plug, we'll go ahead and just plug it right into that socket. And it goes like that. Snaps in place. Here's this one. And we'll snap that down in place. That worked really well. And here's the last one. Now, I looked around really hopefully to see if I could get this microphone, but obviously this car wasn't wired for that. So, alright, so then these two clip panels go into those two holes. And that goes up like that. We'll just give it a little push. There. Pretty easy. Now we'll just go ahead and we'll take the last little bit here. Slide down below. We want to look up at these holes, right? So there. So here, look at this for a second. So my Torx, my T20, fits right onto the screw. So I'll just take that up and put it in the hole. Can you see it? We'll just screw it in. Here's the other one. Okay. Now that those are in place and everything's nice and secure, that seems a little off. I'll have to look at that, but that looks nice and good. Let's see if it works. Okay, here's the moment of truth. So we'll stick the key in and we'll turn it on. And look up here at the panel. Looks like it's working. I've got my temperature showing and got my miles per gallon. All that stuff is working the way that it should. My English metric button, that's working the way that it should. Got my 3 garage door opener buttons. I'll have to reprogram for the garage. So that's good. My lights, excellent. And side doors here, those look like they're working. And the back door, go ahead and look at the back door there. Yep, everything's good there. Let's look at the sunroof. Ready? We'll flip this panel open. So, venting and opening. Looks like all the switches are working just the way that they should. Awesome. Fixed, and a lot less than $1,500 bucks. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Thanks.